I'm excited to be with you guys here today. We are out here at the construction site, the scene, all right? Behind us, we got our new addition to the garage. It is not even really close to being done, but the structure is here. You guys can see it way better than when I was just theoretically talking about it. I think I showed the foundation a few times. I also said that I wasn't going to like do a whole video on the process. I was just going to check in, but I hadn't uploaded enough to really do that, and it's up now. So we're doing a dedicated video. We're going to show you all the plans and the other building that we put up as well. All this stuff is going to help us out so much with the channel, and we're going to do some pretty cool stuff, I think, inside, and I want your guys' input. If you guys have a garage, I'm totally interested in hearing what you guys like, what's worked for you guys. And this looks small in comparison because, like, it's a pretty large garage behind us here. It's huge inside. So I'm going to just pop in here real quick. We're not going to do the full details on it right now. We'll do that later in the video, but then we're going to go check out the new pole building as well. So we got my ugly mug out of the way there of looking at this beautiful new structure. You can see that the roof shape is a little different than the old garage, and I can show that around the back. We went much higher, and you'll see that inside. And we did keep the lower door bay. We kind of wanted to keep it as a residential look and follow all the lines of the other garage, so it didn't look quite as much of an addition. There will be a little scene of it because it pops in behind this stone on the outside, so you'll know that it's an addition, but we tried to hide that as much as possible. We're gonna go wide angle here. All right, walking inside, and it gets really echoey in here. So we got the LVL coming across right here at 14 feet. Truss is set on top of that, and then a 14-foot back wall, so the whole height. And here is the old roof line. Came down right there, and they actually just took the windows out, I think, today. And this is the old garage, which you guys are very used to seeing. So we got the 56 sitting there, and then you can see this wall only goes to right there, and then there's an addition back here. There's a little apartment behind the garage, and we decided to run it the whole length. So I believe this is 48 feet long. Yeah, 48 by 18 in here. So even though it kind of looks smaller from the outside, because sometimes I take pictures and I'm like, well, it looks like it's just like a standard garage bay. It's pretty far from it. And up there is an attic, and we're not sure exactly what we're going to do for accessing that yet, because that first step right there, that's a doozy. But this concrete we poured thick, so we can put lifts in here, and then we got to kind of figure out a layout. We're going to talk about that more. And check this out in more detail here. Lance is going to be here shortly, and we're going to talk, but right now let's go check out the pole building that they put up so that we got rid of our junkyard up at the top of the driveway. So we're driving up here. This is the top of the driveway. The house here has a long driveway down to where the actual normal garage is that we go. And then back in the day, before Lance owned the property, the guy had a shop up here, and it burnt down. They never rebuilt it. That's why this wall's here that you've seen, and we dropped a car off of there and all the fun things. And this is where, if you haven't watched the old videos, we have kept all of our cars out here, and we have kept the property values way down in the area because of our junkyard up here. And especially right now, it's real bad. So these people just built that house, and my apologies. But we are going to clean it up here, and it's going to look a lot nicer. But yeah, they never could rebuild it because they built it without permits, and it was too close to the road. So that's why we're back a little bit. We didn't utilize that wall, but we have some plans to maybe be able to skirt the rules there a little bit and use some of that wall to our advantage long term. So yeah, we got some cars out here. The one out here, I just got to show you guys because it's pretty offensive looking. We got the one Buick Regal out here that we used a quarter panel off of another one. This outside sheet metal, and yeah, it's real ugly. It's right along the road, so everybody sees it. But here is the storage building. Now, a lot of people are going to say you should just use this as the shop and blah, all those things, and I understand that. You could have electric up here and water and all those things, but it's just an additional thing, and maybe someday we will go down that route. But for now, it was cheaper just to use this for storage because we do part out a lot of cars that you guys don't see as much of on camera. And what we were using before is the box truck that we were going to put an engine in. I filmed actually a bunch of videos, and it still doesn't run, so that's a whole other thing. But we ran out of space, and so as you can see, we got lots of stuff to put away. So we're going to try to get some shelving. Originally, we had 3 10-foot doors along here, and then the garage door company actually had a return of a 12-foot. So they moved the header up and put this guy in, and it was, you know, a nice little addition there to get some extra height. So this is 16 foot high, so technically you could do a loft area, which is what we're thinking, probably on that side over there at some point, and then get some serious shelving. This is a 30 by 50 in here. We got to add, you know, some dirt and stuff here and do some things, because we were like, just get us the most basic building for the cheapest price that you can, and this is what we got. So no windows, nothing like that. It's not insulated, any of those things. We're still waiting on the, you know, garage door guys to come out. They will come out at some point here, but this is it. So we're going to use this for car storage as well as parts storage, and we're going to try to get some nice steel, you know, pallet type shelving along this back wall or to one of the sides, depending on how the whole layout works. And then someday put probably a loft above that door area over there, and you know, so you could have a second floor. Oh, we would want to leave the 12-foot one open, but this is it. We're going to go around the back because we have another, you know, a couple other things we'd like to do that changes up from what you guys saw before. Out here on the side, we do plan to build either a deck or a roof or something out and utilize this wall, kind of like I said, that gets us kind of skirted around, you know, your distances that you need for being off the road. And I don't think anybody will give us too much of a hard time on that. And you could build a door for the second floor up there if you did have one. It had outside access. There's a couple different options. We haven't settled on any of that yet. We wanted it to be wide enough that you could bring a car around the back side here. And we actually got a bunch of cars moved around. Still got the 300 sitting back here by its lonesome self. And that's kind of the back. We are right on the edge of like the bank on the other side here, so you can't drive the whole way around. It would be great someday if we got enough, you know, fill that you could drive the whole way around, but we kind of have a plan to get around that. And that is, there's just enough property line here that we could bring in a driveway on this, you know, from the road up there into the back section of the building here. And I think that would be super helpful, because we already got our first ding in the building with the skid loader. Right there. Yep. That took 12 minutes, I would say, after the building was built, and Lance did it. So, yeah, we broke her in already. But I think the neighbors are probably going to appreciate that, some of this stuff at least. We're not going to be able to fit it all. Like, we needed one 3 times this size if we actually wanted to have one that met our honest needs, but like, there's no more space. Like, you wouldn't be able to drive into it or anything. So we're kind of out of space, unless, you know, we just do this and maybe try to organize a little bit better, because like, the cars are kind of everywhere. All right, let's go back down. Lance is almost here. Let's go back down to the garage down there. We're going to run over some plans, and maybe of this one, but mostly of how we want to set up the garage down there. I think he's actually picking up some new fun pieces for the main shop down there. All right, Lance has got some goodies on the back of the truck right here that we got to unload, because what we want to do here is kind of do our layout a little bit to see where everything's going to, you know, end up going. Obviously, probably toolboxes are going back here, maybe along this wall even. I don't know. We're going to play around here and just have some fun. But we got brand new toolboxes that were on sale, and they're kind of mediocre, but we're going to put 4 of them together and hope for the best. This is not a sharp knife at all.
Wow. Sharp enough. Oh, that was my information on there.
Yeah, I already gave it to him.
Shoot.
For a good time, call. So I got to tell the story. We already bought 2 of these. These ones are green. We bought 2 white ones. They're on sale at Lowe's for like $250. Okay, down from $400 or $500. And I bought 2 of them, and we need some more. And the other ones we got were white, and then we found 4 green ones at another store, so Lance returned the white ones. But I picked up the other white ones myself, so I'm an expert now. No, they're not white.
I think you'll be okay. I just... You going upside down now? How'd the first dent get in your toolbox? That's actually not so bad, what you're doing there.
This is how I did it to get him in.
That's good. You didn't have the Lowe's guys help load you?
No, I just did it.
No, there's the sun. Woo.
I turned 30 and now my knees, I'm nervous about jumping off of things.
Now it's dented.
Now it's the tops together, so that should be fine.
All right. So let's push these off to the side and back the truck in.
See, he's gonna clip this mirror. It looks like he's gonna clip this mirror. Yep, I think he just bumped it. Everybody roast Lance in the comments. Ah. All right, buddy, do the honors.
Big reveal. Alright, now.
Oh yeah, an upside down toolbox.
Oh, that just broke off.
No, dude.
Oh, going up.
No, I was trying, but there we go.
Where's the handle?
I don't know if there is a handle.
There was on the other one.
Oh yeah, there was. It's right here. So there must be. Probably in here somewhere. Maybe it can come out on my. There it is.
Okay.
We are way out of daylight here. Inside here, actually outside's still pretty bright, but inside here it's real dark. But we got our new toolboxes set up, and they're pretty nice. They're pretty nice. We had a debate about whether we keep the handles on or not, but one of the nice things about these, I'm going to go down to this one, into the dark corner, is they have, oh, you can't see at all. Okay, we're going to go to a different one. Down in here, they have a power strip, so we will be able to plug them in, and with the handles on, it lets you have access so they're not tight against. We never have enough places to plug stuff in. All right, we're excited to have our toolboxes all set up. You just smiling back there. You just happy? You all excited about your garage? That's cool, man.
Be in this shot?
No, you're supposed to be in this shot. So we're gonna walk around the back side here. I want to show you one of the cool things that happened with our truss design out here. We will widen this out at some point in time a little bit so that at least maybe you could drive back here. But our trusses back here extend way out. Actually, my lens looks super dirty. Yeah, the trusses extend out past the end pretty far. So that means we can store stuff back here like the air compressor and different stuff out here. We might even put a little bit more protection for it so it doesn't get rained on and stuff. But this will add a lot of, space to keep some of the noisy stuff. Mostly the compressor, honestly. And maybe some of our bigger shop items out here. A little bit undercover.
To dig, I don't know what width exactly, like maybe I should just have it dug back a little more. Like I know it's a ways away, but maybe enough for like a car width. And I was thinking of pouring a wall, or putting a wall here up to 5-6 feet. Mm-hmm. And it'd be wall and a completely paved area in between here.
Yeah, I think you got to have it wide enough to put a car. Honestly, this would be the best place for your camper, which Lance doesn't have right now because he torched the other one. But
By accident.
It was an accident, but it was still a good old-fashioned torching. Now, inside here, we still don't have like what we're finally going to do, but it is poured so that you can put lifts in. We can actually have the height, set all that. But we're thinking about getting a 4-post lift, at least one of them, in the back corner. Maybe where we just put our toolboxes. Maybe switching them around. And then we could put 2 cars in the back corner because it is so deep here. We don't really hurt for space lengthwise. So just a little more storage for stuff that, if we want to keep something nice. And then back here behind me, you'll notice like where the truck came in there, that is going to need to be leveled off. There's a big dip right there. It's actually higher. Macadam's higher right there. So that's going to have to be dug down. We might have to do a drain in front of the door or something so water doesn't run straight in. So there's a little bit of excavating and things that we still need to do, but we can get cars in there now. And we're just kind of brainstorming to, utilize the space the best that we can. So if you guys have any good ideas for your garages that you've used at home, love to hear them. Thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate you following along. Have a great day.